Yes, today it's me again. Okay, it's from like 2 years ago. Okay, when I used to share the message of the cross, I knew. You guys been wondering, and why am I stopped sharing the Word of God? Like ever since from last year. Yeah, that's a good reason. From this good, I know it's a great question. Great question. Okay, about me. Well, just because I just had so many things that I had in my mind. So many problems that I'm facing through. I don't know for what, but that makes me. Yeah, so like I missed everything that was used to be with me those years, and even the time when when I was sharing the Word of God, and I know it's been a long time, and now this year again, and I don't know because, and right now that phone is also it was gone missing. Also that time there, and that's why I start to stop sharing those times because my phone was missing. But here I'm just using another phone because my new phone. It's just a cheap line and it doesn't have enough storage. Yeah, so I don't know, but this case sometimes later this like while recording, maybe somewhere ahead is gonna cut my video. Because I don't really think that if this phone can hold enough space, but already clear some of the space. That's why. So yeah, here again. It's me. Okay, only just posting vlogs and that's all. Okay, so right now here, as you can see, I just got my pen and paper. I just wanna. This time it's gonna share what you guys like to draw the picture. Maybe just drawing a picture and just like simply showing you for what all this and so yeah and okay, so today we'll be discussing about first topic. It's faith ministries again, okay, by me, okay, the Reverend Malani. Today we'll be discussing the topic. Okay, just forgive me if this video cut shortly because I know it doesn't have any space. Okay, all this, and here is another topic here. Lesson today is just we'll be talking more about the mountains, the mountains that we are facing into our life. Okay, so I'm just gonna write down here mountains that we face, mountains in our life. Okay, so as you all know, we've been. I'm sorry, I didn't have a role, but I'm just trying like simply just to picture it out everything for you to understand about my sharing today in the afternoon. Okay, so mountains in our life, Today is the 14th, okay. Okay, so we all know there's so many kinds of mountains, that we are facing into our life. Okay, so that is why that I'm going to touch on to the topic today, about the mountains that we face, from smallest to biggest. So we know we've been facing so many mountains, mountains of everything that we feel, that we see, that we know that is not right. Okay, so I'm going to draw here. This is so it's just like the rectangle. So it's so it's like no, in mathematical, we when we are drawing the I don't know what is I forgot. Okay, like this, vertical what? Okay, and horizontal. And you guys know, even to maybe some of the students, maybe you are watching here, watching this, okay, you really know what I really mean by this. So yeah, I'm just like gonna touch more about the topic, about the mountains. Okay, so when looking at this, okay, so we are like living in a square. Okay, so I'm gonna get that arrow there, and from here, okay, I'm just gonna extend that line. Okay, draw up till here. Okay, and that from there I'm gonna draw it down. Okay, so as you can see, I've drawn a rectangle in this okay, mathematically, which okay, you guys know, okay, in mathematical, okay, that line there, that cross. So I'm just saying, okay, and we are here, okay. So this is what happens, okay, as the light is not when the light is not present, and this is the absent, or the absent of life, of light, so rather, okay, and we all know that we are here, okay, and this is us, okay, right over here, okay, this is us, and you know, what does I really mean here, okay, as you can know, that we are here, and from here, which is us the smallest, we already know what is the mountain that is inside of us, that is contains so many things, like okay, bad thoughts, sickness, disease, all those. Sickness, disease in our mind, delusion, hallucination, and even nightmares, all those little things, even okay, all those feelings, all those negative feelings. That is what I mean by us, or me. Okay, so I'm just saying. So, okay, our mountain is just like no, a simple, okay, a simple, what do I call, left angle or right angle? Okay, from okay, ascending order, from smallest to biggest. So this is we're just like this. Okay, and okay, this is from smallest, S, and biggest, B. So I'm just saying, okay, we're just like that, and the smallest one, and just what that I draw here, and I'm going to draw one ascending order, from smallest to biggest. Okay, so as to what I've drawn here, in ascending order, okay, from smallest to biggest, that is from us to the biggest. Okay, and the biggest is right here. So us, okay, the smallest, okay, just mark as to make it simple. Okay, to the biggest, from the smallest to the biggest mountains. And we all know, what is the biggest thing on earth. Most of you may think, oh yeah, it's just a dinosaur, it's just an elephant, it's just a zebra, it's just a Goliath. Even Goliath said it's just never haven't touched mana the sky, the clouds, even the hills, though they may be far away up, but they're just holding one triangle. And the triangle that is touching above the clouds is the mountains that I'm just saying. So all we know, it's not the tallest coconut tree, it's not the tallest dinosaur, the tallest animal like a giraffe that has a long neck, or elephant, or Goliath, or okay, who it is, that is biggest in this earth, or the tower, not the tower, like the no, that okay, that connects every cell phone when using internet or calls, when want to make calls. No, even the tower, or the tower in Paris, that kind of thing, the famous tower in Paris. No, okay. So all those we are thought that all those are very biggest in earth. No, okay, it's just the mountains and the mountains alone. So it's just something that is, looks like this. Okay, as you can see to what I'm drawing here. This is the mountains, because you all know. That's why it is called mountains. Okay, it says the mountains. That is what we mean by mountains. Because mountains, we know, we already know. It's the only biggest in the earth. Yeah. So all I'm just saying, those things like Goliath, elephant, yeah, their head mana is not even touch mana the sky, even Goliath. Even the tower, there's been the okay, it's been located above the hill. It's just in the hill, but the head is never not yet touch mana the sky. Okay, and here is only the mountain, and mountain alone is the tallest. So I'm just saying, okay, and what is the biggest thing of the mountain? We all know there is death and death alone. Okay, friends, this is us, and there is the death. We are here, we the smallest, and this big thing is death. I'm telling you, death is something that no man can defeat. But I believe it was only God's Son and Son alone. His Son alone. Okay. So that is what I mean from smallest to biggest, as what I have drawn here below the mountain, the biggest side. Okay. So that is what I mean. That these two really forms a smallest to biggest. Look at this, and look at that. See those two dots there that are forming each other. From smallest to biggest. You know, the smallest there is us, and the death there is biggest. We just like that. Vasarto and Tambul. And this is the things that I'm saying. Okay, those little things that we okay, the middle mountains. So right after us, you all know what's in the middle. So many things, so many 101 things. I'm not saying 100. It can be thousands, it can be millions or what. We all know what's the million things that we know that is our mountains. The things that we even feel. But that is the smallest, and that is us. Okay. So I'm just saying. And look at this. These two, though they are forming a left angle or triangle in the rectangle that I'm saying, these two is just they are both up here. Yes, of course. We are here, though we are down here, but this is please note this is the mountain. Yes, I'm not saying this is the real us. Yes, this is us, but this is, I'm just saying, because I'm just talking about the lesson. That is the mountain. So we are one of the mountains. There is the thing that is inside of us, and the middle part till the biggest one, there is death and death alone. So we all know what's the smallest that is us that I'm talking about. There is sickness and disease and all those things that you can remember. Okay, and all these little things like the feelings and all this. So all this and also pains, pains as well. Pains and weak here, weakness and all those the rest. So as you can see, these two are just here, and we, the real us. So I'm just make it easy, because then there's so many drawings there. Okay, so like look into that, the same rectangle, the things that I'm diagram that I'll be discussing. That same rectangle here, like this. Okay, so these two, okay, there is us, the smallest mountain to the biggest mountain. There, in this rectangle, it just seems that what you see on top of here. I'm just saying these two, they are up here. They are up here. There is the smallest. I'm just making it short to simple. Smallest mountain, you know, SM to the biggest mountain, B/M, biggest mountain. So I'm just saying, we us here, okay, we us here, you know the smallest mountain there is us to the biggest mountain, and there is death and death alone. Okay, that has been talked about in the top, the picture that is on top. These two are just forming a rectangle. Yeah, so that means these two are up here, and we. What about we? We are just here. We are just in the bottom line. Here. And these two there in the top line. Okay, so I'm just saying. Okay, so like that one is just the what? The triangle that I just want to draw from smallest to biggest, ascending order, just to make it simple. But what I'm just saying that all this, when you look into this, the same rectangle from on top here, they just form a rectangle. How? Why? Because these two, it's either from smallest to biggest, but these two, you know very well, these two are bigger than us. These two are bigger than us. Those being smallest. Now the reason why I'm drawing this is just to make it simple. Just to make it simple that this is what the mountains. These are the mountains, and this is us. This is the mountains, and this is us. These are the mountains, just to draw it, to make it easy. That okay, we have the smallest mountain, and the chino. That is us to the biggest one. But just looking in the other way, so catching in the other way, which is the down part here. These two are just on top of us, and we, this is us. This is us. Okay, so I'm just saying, we are just in the bottom. It's just the same as in the mathematical. In the mathematical. Okay, so I'm just saying. The by or what? Okay. So tunakavi kachinga ni orongo ni iyo ngo sini ndona ngo sini ko vamadal ngo na ulivono ko o vamadal tachiki. So ngo na ulivono ve, just to make it easy, just to make it simple for you guys to know, to picture, just to picture it for you guys to know, to what the things that I mean. So go, this is the mountains, this is our mountains, yes, our mountains. Can know all these mountains in life. Go sarana ka usa discuss the saranko, a mountains in our life. Okay. So okay. Kongo na ulivono, okay, from smallest to biggest, as you can see up here. Okay. So altogether these two, okay, it looks something like this. So you can see, you can clearly see Sarah. Kona ulivono kale, medapsa na kalungo. They can be from ascending or from smallest to biggest. They just sitting at a seam line. Here and time on a seam line. Another one a seam line. Kosara kona top line go. Yove kimami. Kimami in terms of tongango. In the bottom of quick sara sartongango. So kai or tokisara from taxarna. Yo, na rectangle. Poo, so catching. What have a kev come in the other way around. If it's the other way around. Okay, if the light was present, okay, present of light. Ooh. Kembali okima minadhav, kima na chiki, orongang or nandavira. So it's gonna be the other way. It's gonna switch lane. So kachinga, it's gonna be the opposite way. So ndona kavi va totona chinga vikimini toma, vikimini sorry, I was full time praying and I accident. Sorry. This me speaking wrong words. Sorry. Okay, for all this, kimisare tungo, kimisare sato na davo minta chingo. Sevada, yeah. Kembali, kemi vasar tuangu. Au kavi kimni. Keva kambeka me chikumbeka vikima menadina, the present of light. Koka exar tukana error. Then it would be the other way around. So maram no kangu ni varong chinas na singa niko. Vakasa ndo una tau chuna wasini kalu singa. Wasa mitratal kina lisungo sakana kina pertene mountains in our lives in only go in Ndambul. Vava mantu me kevka the other way around. Hokachinga. Gu yo kema me reni dholata keda na vika keda kemisini dholata ketu ni sarong china talma bala chi vika tama mana vakati kevue vena voltam kuna sa dundu I rongo kena na kalulungu soka kona via tamata nimbera matanga ni soka ni kini matanga tamana pulo ko ni sa vango china tura nangon sana kanikena ya nangon sana kunikena mate na mate ay isang ni minta kani nasana kani na vasuri me sa anta usara kala vakan kendorin kinamat siang okay give samta kona sakane ya kona dina ngaya kongaka cha that instant second and roti ko sarana dina okay so ka chinga sanro kina sanro saravando kimitau kina karunika sa men roti kir sara nakake sambuli nakalung ko na dini kida kan sanro te sa konga kan sa tungai ki sa switch dia de wera nakake kebalken sa chikira nakokedango Kentoro wakila sa tuango sa tu sa tuedaki so kai ndonga nakaviva tutunak changa nis na londanga sa matiketu